Hey everybody, this is Heather Dodge, one of the librarians at Berkeley City College, and I'm going to do a quick introduction for you guys to get acquainted with some of the resources that we have here at the library. Before I do that, I want to make two book recommendations since I am a librarian. The first one that I want to recommend to you guys is called Annihilation. For those of you that like science fiction and dystopias, this is an awesome read. The second book that I want to recommend to you is called Homegoing, and this one's written by Ya Gyasi. It was written a few years ago, and it's a family saga that starts in Ghana, Africa, and traces a family all the way across the Atlantic to the United States and spans generations. So if you guys like those kind of books, this is an excellent read and very well written. Okay, so let's get down to it. Today we are going to talk about a couple things. I am going to walk you guys through how to get oriented on the BCC Library webpage. We're going to follow that up by quickly learning how to log into the databases, and then we're going to wrap up so that you guys know how to get more help if you need it. So this is just a taste. You're likely going to have a full orientation with a librarian, but this will give you an idea of what we have and also let you know a little bit more about how to get more help. Okay, let's get started. So I am going to start us out from the Berkeley City College homepage. And I'm starting us here because I want you guys to know how to get to the library's homepage. So from the Berkeley City College homepage, I scroll down and there is a button here that says Library. You're going to click on that. So once you get to the Berkeley City College homepage, there's a few things that you should know about. One is that our library right now is physically closed. However, you'll see that there are a lot of resources that can help you just from this page. We're going to talk briefly about how to log into the library's databases because that's something that students oftentimes have a question about. So if I click on the tab that says Find, I'm then going to select the link that says Article and eBook Databases. From the Article and eBook Databases page, you'll see that we have a lot of different databases that you can access. You access them all basically the same way. I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to select the database that's called Academic Search Complete. That's one that's oftentimes used by students. So if I click on that, I'm going to get to a login page. And this will ask me for my last name and my student ID number. So those are the only two things you need to have to log into the databases, your last name and your student ID number. So if I put in my last name and my student ID, and click Submit, it should log me right into the databases. So this is one of our databases called Academic Search Complete. The last thing I want to talk about is, let's say that you get to the library's homepage and you don't know what to do, or you don't know where to go, or you need a little bit more help. So there's a couple ways to get help. First of all, if you're on this page just looking around for a couple seconds, a message should pop up in the middle that will ask you to chat with a librarian. There it goes. If you don't get this message, you'll get it. You can click on the tab that says Need Help over there on the right-hand side. It's green. But for now, I'm going to click Chat Now. When I open up the chat window, it will ask you to submit a little bit of information about yourself. So your name, your email address, and your question. Then I can start to chat with a librarian. Basically, someone is online to help you during our operating hours, and our operating hours are listed on our homepage. So once you get that message, you'll get a librarian will connect with you, and you can ask that person for more assistance. And you can ask them basically any question that you want. So this is Josh, and he's starting to chat with me. So I would be able to ask him questions about finding books. I would be able to ask him about helping me with articles. I could ask him about how to get started on a research paper. All right, you all. So those are just a few of the resources that we have at the BCC Library today. There's a lot more to learn, but I wanted to show you guys just a few things. So thanks, and hope to see you guys online. Bye.